Attacking cancer together and improving outcomes. That is the goal of Action for Jeanette. Years ago, Adrienne Patterson lost her mother, Jeanette, to multiple myeloma, a rare blood cancer that now she's fighting back. And she's been nominated for Woman of the Year with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, which is pretty amazing. Woman of the Year. This is a competition, and you have quite the goal that comes along with this. So what have you been doing?
Well, Man Woman of the Year is a 10-week philanthropic competition to raise money for blood cancer research. This competition is going on all across the country. Local chapters of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society have nominated people to raise money, and the goal is to raise as much money as possible for blood cancer research in a 10-week period. So my team, Action for Jeanette, Action standing for Attacking Cancer Together, Improving Outcomes Now. We are just wrapping up week 7, so we're in it. We've been in it for 7 weeks. We've got 3 weeks to go, and we're just working to raise as much money as possible for blood cancer.
The pressure is on at this point.
The pressure is so on.
What have you, I mean, I can only imagine 7 weeks you've been working really hard to
Absolutely. And I have a wonderful team. I have a team of 7 other individuals who work with me, and we've been doing all kinds of things. We did a major letter writing campaign. I'm very proud, we just finished up the 50-state challenge. And so our goal was to try to get a donation from every state in the United States. We ended up getting a donation from 35 states.
Wow.
And I'm extremely proud of that. And our team, Action for Jeanette, did win that 50-state challenge.
Nice.
I'm so proud. My team worked so hard, and it was amazing.
We need to get this video circulating so we get to those states that you didn't reach.
That's
so
right. Alaska, if you're out there, North Dakota, South Dakota, we'd love to have your donation.
Okay, that's good. We'll see if we know anybody out there and see what we can do for you. Now, we mentioned this is a personal thing for you. You've been impacted by this in so many ways. So just tell us about that and your family life and what this means to you.
Well, in December of 2014, I lost my mother to multiple myeloma. Multiple myeloma is a relatively rare cancer. It affects less than 200,000 individuals in the United States a year. So on the cancer spectrum, it's relatively rare. But it's a blood cancer. It affects the plasma cells in bone marrow. And so people that are symptomatic of multiple myeloma, it will affect their immune system, their bone health, their kidney health, etc. My mother was my best friend. She was my biggest supporter in life, and she was a wonderful grandmother to my 3 children. And she also was a pretty amazing woman to a lot of other people. She affected she's in a lot of people's hearts, I know. When I lost her for a while, it quite honestly was like I had lost my center of gravity a little bit for a long time. But I decided that I wanted to try to channel my grief into an opportunity to help other people hopefully not have to deal with the effects of this terrible disease. Every 3 minutes, someone is diagnosed with blood cancer. Every 10 minutes, someone passes away with blood cancer. And it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And so I decided to channel my grief on a small scale. We were doing things like 5K run walks and, garage sales and things like that. And then when a dear friend of mine, Suzanne Rucker, she nominated me for Woman of the Year through the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. As nervous as I was, because it's so out of character for me to kind of put myself out there like this, as nervous as I was, it gave me an opportunity to have a larger platform to try to, number one, bring awareness to multiple myeloma, raise as much money as possible to eradicate multiple myeloma, and most importantly to my heart, it allowed me to talk about my mother. It allowed me to talk about Jeanette Morris and to tell her story. And it's my way of loving her, and I'll continue to do that forever.
And you know what? It seems like she's right there with you, because if it's not normally something that you would do, you definitely got someone along with you for the ride.
She is absolutely here with me.
Well, we are so happy for you. We
Thank
are
you.
definitely pulling for you, by the way, too. Fingers crossed, 3 more weeks until we find out if you are going to be Woman of the Year.
3 more weeks.
Of course, in Columbus and in our hearts, you are the Woman of the Year. So
Oh,
we'll
thank
definitely
you.
be rooting for you. And we got to get Alaska on the phone.
Got to get Alaska.
We got to get Alaska.
We got
on
to
the
get
phone.
Alaska. Somebody out there in Alaska wants to donate
That
to
is
blood
right.
cancer research.
I agree. The
So-
information right there on your screen, though, for that event that's coming up here that we mentioned before, the Northland Performing Arts. You got the tickets. They are online, and you have all that you need to know right there. Action for Jeanette. Remember that. We'll have
Yes.
this posted to our website. So thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, thank you so
We
much.
appreciate you.